Fishing the Wild West TV with Wes David is brought to you by Tracker Boats, Fish the Finest, Adventure Destinations. Book your trip of a lifetime with Adventure Destinations and Thompson's Resort, along with Cam Clark Ford, the official vehicle of Fishing the Wild West TV.
Living a dream, fishing the streams, fishing the wild.
On this week's episode of Fishing the Wild West TV, we're in northern Saskatchewan at Ena Lake Lodge. We just flew in. The accommodations, food, everything here is amazing. But we're going to take advantage of the Ena Lake Lodge flyouts. We're going to be targeting northern pike and lake trout. Now, Ena Lake Lodge is famous for its huge lake trout and incredible northern pike fishing. But we're going to focus more on the northern pike. We're going to throw a variety of lures to try to trigger strikes out of shallow water northern pike. Oh, look how thick he is. Look. I can't believe how healthy this fish. I'll swim by the camera. Look at how thick they are across the back. These are healthy, healthy fish. Bring them up to you, Jesse, and I'll hold them up for the camera. Like it, you know, this might not be the 40-incher that you're looking for, but they're in here. We're just gonna weed through these here a little bit, but they're healthy, they're strong, they're healthy. It's midday, it's really hot. I think it's about 1:30, and we're still catching fish every second cast. No, they're not happy. The pike are mean, eh? They don't even like themselves. So you just got to get a lure in front of them. So great fish. We're not even going to worry about measuring them. Look how thick across the back, healthy, heavy. And these are the ones that are going to turn into the 40s and 43s and 4s and 5s that we're looking for. We'll get him back in the water. And it's shallow water. You can see it. You can see the bottom, and they're just loaded in here. Actually, I better just do that quick in case they bite out my hands. Where does he think he's going? I caught him in like 4 inches of water, Jesse. 4 inches. This out of the boat. No, I don't think he's happy about this whole situation. I can't believe how healthy they are.
I'm gonna have to net him. I don't even see the hook.
It's on the other side. He rolled.
The other side of him?
Yeah, he rolled.
Oh yeah, there it is.
The hook's in his mouth, Jesse. That's where I like to catch my fish. We'll show him to the camera.
Okay.
But yeah, I like to catch my fish by the mouth, Jesse. And see?
It's not on the side?
No, see how it works well. Just big, healthy fish. Northern King. Just changed it up. Light Northern King. I can get into the, like I said, I'm not kidding. Whoa. I'm not kidding when I caught him in like 4 or 5 inches of water. And that's because the narrow profile of that Northern King. It's lighter, really concave portion, so it falls much slower through the water and you can fish shallower water. Great for lake trout as well. We're here with Ed Hauk, the general manager of Ena Lake Lodge. Ed, we've had an incredible week here fishing. I mean, the fishing will speak for itself. What else can we expect when your clients book with Ena Lake Lodge?
Our whole mandate here is to create an experience. And we want to create the best possible experience, not only for the fishermen, but for family groups, for corporate groups that visit our island. And we want them to go home with a memory that they'll never forget and an experience they'll never forget. And that's what we're all about.
And you're right, because we've taken part in all kinds of social activities. One getting started here behind us.
Absolutely. We have a lot of fun. We've got great staff. We've got just a great program. And what we're trying to do is make that experience something that people take with them for their lifetime. And if we can do that, if we can accomplish that, then we've accomplished our goal. And the fishing is very important, we realize that. But if people can come here and socialize and hang out with friends and family and leave with the experience of a lifetime, then we've accomplished our goal.
This segment is brought to you by Big Sky Flies and Jigs, tackle you can trust, and Power Pole, total boat control. Closed captioning is brought to you by BuzzBomb Tackle, iconic sonic fishing lures, made in North America for over 50 years.
Okay, well, that's a good sign, Jeff. Yeah, hold them when you get them. Hold them, show them to the camera. Number 4, Len Thompson's. A little bit of liquid mayhem on there. Started off with a red fin.
Awesome.
Beauty. Let's go for more. He feels heavier. We're just moving through. We're still working the 2 islands and all the rock structure within it. And it's a little later, it's about an hour, and they've seemed to really start turning on. Just take my time. He's about 64 feet of water. Bring them up, let them burp those bubbles, and then we can release them. First priority is the fish. Oh, I got the wind drifting the boat over top of me.
You want me to spin it?
No, we'll be okay. If the boat comes over top and I lose them, I got an excuse at least.
Yeah, exactly.
A believable one. Here at Ena Lake Lodge, and especially their flyouts, if you lose the fish, just keep fishing. You're going to catch more. I would challenge anyone, to be honest with you, to I would challenge anyone to try to keep track what time you arrive, the first time you go out in the boat, till the time you come off, before you fly out, to keep track of the number of fish you catch here. It's incredible. It's nonstop. Put your net in the water and I'll bring them in.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice fish.
So what we're gonna do, take care of him, get the hook out of him, and show him to the camera. We'll give him a live release. So Jess just got him out of the net. This is certainly my largest redfin ever. Look how he's like a football. I don't know, he's probably 5-6 pounds.
I'd say. Easily.
Can we be fishermen and go 8? No, that's a beautiful fish. We're gonna get him back in the water and go for some more. I don't know if the camera see how wide he is. Look at, he's as wide as my hand. And there he goes. Right back to the bottom. So that's how wide his belly was. That for sure is my largest redfin lake trout ever. So we just set the hook on another one. We just reeled them in. And we just got to look at him, just holding them to burp his bubbles. And it is another huge, huge redfin. Bigger than the last one from, I just see. Okay, I'm bringing him right into the net. Huge. The guide hasn't even seen one this big. So when the guides giggle and get excited or quiet when they're netting, you know it's big. But I have never, I mean, here at Ena Lake and their flyouts, they're well known for their lake trout fish. Like, you're gonna catch lake trout of a lifetime. We're actually putting a lot of attention on northern pike. But once we found these red fins, they're incredible. And I'm gonna show them to you here in a minute. There he is. That is my new personal best redfin. He's kind of got a deformed tail, but that's, holy cow, I don't even want to guess the weight. You guess the weight for us. We're going to get him back in the water and go for some more. My God, is that a beautiful fish. Man, again, two of my personal bests within 15-20 minutes of each other. When you come up here to Ena Lake Lodge, the flyouts are included in the trip. Take advantage of everything. The incredible trophy fishing, the quantity of fishing, the shore lunches, and everything back at Ena Lake Lodge, the evening parties, and just getting to know family and friends. And again, take advantage of their corporate retreats.
This segment has been brought to you by Hooked Magazine, hooked on fishing and the great outdoors, and Big Chief Meat Snacks, big taste, big adventure. This segment is brought to you by Streamside Rods and Reels, we keep you fishing, and Gill Fishing, anywhere, all conditions.
Caught him right here in this cabbage. There's some deep cabbage. Jesse says roughly 10 feet depth, and then you can see the cabbage here. And these big northern pike, probably females, are laying right. We just come out of the water, laying down there, and we're just picking them up out of the cabbage, basically, kind of where they're supposed to be, eh, Jesse?
Yeah, especially at this time of year, they're going to be in that deep cabbage now that it's all formed up. Look at that, nice, beautiful fish.
Yeah, that's a nice fish. What we're going to do is we're going to get her out of the net, make sure she's safe. We'll get a picture or two, we'll show them to you, we're going to release her. We got her out of the net, got the number 2 Len Thompson out of her. Now we're going to put her back in and release her, because there's a lot more with her. There, she already knows she's gone. Oh,
Fighter.
well, they're so solid here. The Ena Lake Lodge is famous for big lake trout and an abundance of lake trout. But when you're up here, make sure you take advantage of the northern pike fishing. We're gonna get the net. There's a bunch of these back bays like this, weed growth, and just an abundance of big, thick, healthy northern pike. All right, I'll hold his head up and maybe he won't tangle. Just take that hook right out of him. We're gonna work these weeds behind us, the rest of this shoreline, all this shoreline here, and hand them over here, Jess. Yeah, and this is just the first of a lot. Look how, man, they're thick, big, healthy fish. We'll get him back in, because in my experience up here at Ena, where there's one, there's 10 or 20 more. I'm gonna swing around because the boat. Well, maybe I'm not, sorry. Yeah, I think this is a gooder. Really good one.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
I'm gonna bring him right to you now. Man, we just come out of that rough water because the trout fishing is still on. It did slow down, but it got cold. It got rainy and cold. So we're moving into
another
some
run.
pike bays to get out of the wind
Perfect.
and to keep fishing. And I think I made 3 casts. There's a sand beach along here. There's some sunken deep cabbage. I got my pike rod, number 2 Len Thompson. I made 3 casts and this lady picked it up. Nice and thick. Oh, they're just beautiful fish. They're strong. Doesn't even know she's really there. She goes. Like I say, just made casts. There's deep cabbage here. Sand, a little bit of rock. Bang. Awesome.
Wild Cookhouse is brought to you by Wild West Seasonings, home of award-winning seasonings, marinades, brines, and batters.
We're here with Chris, the head chef here at Ena Lake Lodge, and he's going to walk us through what we're going to be eating tonight.
So at Ena Lake, we like to use fresh, locally sourced ingredients. So tonight we actually have a smoked trout appetizer we're going to do. We're going to catch it right off the water today, throw it on the smoker, and almost have a bruschetta type appetizer. So it's going to be a toasted baguette, some sun-dried tomato and garlic cream cheese, and the smoked trout right on top of it, a little bit of Parmesan. So we have some scallops, some seared scallops on the menu after that. And for the main course, we're gonna have a smoked pork tenderloin with some baby carrots, a little bit of honey and dill, and also a side of orzo, garlic Parmesan orzo. For dessert after that,
there's more.
Yeah, there's more. So we're gonna have my take on a Black Forest cake. So a little bit of Black Forest, mascarpone, cream cheese, whipped cream on top, and with a poached cherry reduction.
So you want to come up here and experience some incredible fishing, incredible accommodations, and eat like kings and queens? Ena Lake Lodge in the middle of northern Saskatchewan is the place for you.
Fishing the Wild West TV will be right back. This segment is brought to you by Mustang Survival, Live Beyond Land, and Canalta Hotels, for wherever life takes you.
We've got one on here. We got some weather coming in. Yesterday we're fishing out here. We're doing a lot of pike fishing. We're in some bays. It's hot. Got a little weather coming in. But that's the thing here is your guides, regardless of the weather, they got somewhere to take you, not only to get you out of the weather, but to put you on fish. Just coming up now, we're at 60 feet from the boat.
Get ready once she
There's
sees
the
that
weight.
boat, she might want to run.
That's a
Nice
fish.
fish.
Excellent.
Right on.
I'll give you some slack. We'll get her out of the net. You can see she's swimming in the net, nice and healthy. We'll show her to you. We're gonna release her back in. So we got her out of the net. Just a good one. Down there, 80 feet of water.
Yeah, 80 feet, suspended in about 60 feet.
Yeah, we're gonna get her back in the water. And there she goes, right back down to roughly 80 feet. We're gonna re-rig, carry on, hopefully pick up, well, I'll guarantee you we'll pick up another one, but hopefully pick one up before this rain. Looks like it's gonna pass over, so we're gonna do a little fishing, tuck in, let it blow over, carry on. Man, he didn't even, I just felt the weight of him. The importance, I got streamside rod and reel on here, streamside predator, but the reel counter. So we're in 100 feet of water, but the lake trout are all suspended at 60 feet. And it's really important for keeping your lure in the strike zone. Constantly, Jess is calling out, you know, bring it up 10 feet, drop it 10 feet, you know, whatever the case may be, so that we're in the strike zone of the lake trout. And that was a perfect example. 100 feet of water, fish are holding at 60 feet.
Real nice head shakes on that.
Yeah, fighting that inline weight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a better fish. Seeing a little bit of color there.
Okay, I'm gonna bring him right over to you.
Yeah, just pull your rod.
Oh,
Good job,
that
Wes.
is the fish we've been waiting for. I'll get this out of the way. Weights in. This is a really nice fish. We're gonna make sure it's safe and healthy. Probably gonna take a picture of this. You gotta take a picture for Ed. He loves to show the big fish, and you often get put up in your picture put up in the lodge. I don't know what he is, just a beautiful, beautiful lake trout. And they're all stacked up in here. This big, bigger, smaller, they're all in here. We'll get her back in the water so we can go after some more. Wow, she's beautiful. And there she goes, right down to the bottom. Again, I can't stress the importance. We got the streamside rod and reel. Jesse, our guide, is counting out, you know, like that particular time we're in 100 feet of water, fish suspended at 60, 65, and he's calling out, you know, up 10 feet, down 10 feet. And it's a real team effort when you come up here with Ena Lake Lodge and their guides and your friends, and it's just an abundance, an incredible fishery, and a heck of a great time. Here comes our Uber, day's end. So once he lands, it comes on the water, he'll taxi up to the beach. We'll load our gear, go back, have an incredible supper with the other guests at the lodge. We just returned from one of Ena Lake Lodge's Outpost lakes. They have many different lakes, 12 or 15 different outpost lakes that you can fly to and take part in untouched lake trout and northern pike fishing. The plane is taking off for some other guests, and that concludes our show here at Ena Lake Lodge. If you like what you've seen, follow us on social media or through the pages of Hook Magazine.
What matters most is that I'm all alone. Living a dream, fishing the stream. Fishing the streams, living a dream. Living a dream, fishing the streams. Fishing the Wild West.